Alright guys, basically, I know I skipped the introduction there. Hold on, I gotta shut this door. But what I'm going on about right now is welcome to Let's Replay Kingdom Hearts 1. And why are we doing this? Is because when I did the replay of Devil May Cry, because I felt like it, I felt like eventually at one point I could redo Kingdom Hearts 1, and I just hadn't been in the mood, and now I'm in the mood to play the game again, so let's rock and roll. And I'm going to pretty much devote the majority of my time. Real weird or not, yeah.
Like, is any of this for real or not?
So I figured I might as well go on with the exposition for this whole entire thing, basically, while the music video introduction is playing with Simple and Clean by Yukara. I don't even know. I forget the name every time, don't I? But I figured that this is probably the game that I needed to redo the most out of every single one I've done. The initial ones I did, like the ones that are on the channel now currently that that were completed were Metroid Prime, Devil May Cry, and Kingdom Hearts 1. My original is still up there. I didn't delete it, but it's actually in private because I'm embarrassed of myself and that entire playthrough. But basically, let me think. What was I gonna say? Shit. But like stuff like No More Heroes, James Bond, Agent Under Fire, Paper Mario, Super Mario 64. Like out of all of those, I think this one could be redone. I mean, I did Devil May Cry again, and that replay wasn't as good. But I mean, with this game, I could really probably accurately redo it, because I think my commentary has grown stronger in the past 3 years that I've been doing this, and it's actually really good to an extent where I think I can basically remove all my crappy commentary from last time with this. So, actually what happened, and you know, for those of you who aren't well versed in my no, that's not the right word, no. History, I guess. History of my quote-unquote career, because I don't actually get paid to do this. This was my very first LP, and I don't know. I basically just sat here and recorded when everyone was home, because that was how I did it before. And I was just like sitting there, like whisper, like with my voice at a very, very low whisper, like you couldn't hear me, like I was like sneaking up to you in the middle of the night, whispering in your ear, I'm gonna smell your dick, I'm gonna smell your dick, I'm gonna smell your dick. But like I was whispering it continuously in your ear, as if I was like some form of stalker rapist. Yeah, it was fucking stupid. So much to do, so little time. Let's see if I can imitate Jesse McCartney. Take your time, don't be afraid. The door is still shut. Now step forward. Can you do it? Nope, cannot. On it. The controller's down. Fuck off. Yeah, alright. Well, basically, whoever this voice is, it has to have some relation, because this tutorial actually is a semi-important event. Power sleeps within you, and if you give it form, it will give you strength. Choose well. So, in case no one realizes, I'm going to go with the basic setup. Take the sword, give up magic. This will assign what abilities you learn in the game. But what I'm trying to state is that probably by birth by sleep, this is probably Ventus talking to us right now. Well, whatever's left of Ventus. And Sora's even ability to use the Keyblade is derived from Ventus, and the fact in his pact with was it Terra who gave him the pact? I don't remember. But basically, I'm giving up the power of magic, because the magical abilities of the game are nowhere near as useful as the defensive and attacking abilities. just basically, like, it basically gives you, like, this. I mean, I'd rather have something, like, along the lines of, like, scan, rather than once more or second chance, because in the beginning of the game, I don't know. Second chance and once more are only policies to ensure that I don't fuck up in later segments, so I don't really need them until later in the game. In this case, I only really need, like, basically, I'd rather have, like, stuff like Vortex and, Scan and, what the hell's the other combo called? Catapult or something. Or Volt or whatever. I'd rather have those. And whatever weapon you chose, the Dream Sword, the Dream Shield, or the Dream Staff, or whatever it's called, you use that as your weapon for the basis of the tutorial, which is the dive into the heart. Yeah, and there's our life gauge and our MP gauge. And our first Heartless is the Shadow, and basically, there's probably one of the. I would just like to say that I think this game is indeed a lot better than the second game by a long while. They didn't even drop in items. I don't know why the fuck it tells me this. Yeah, different items do different things. No shit. They all basically equate to one thing: health or MP or both for solo you or your entire party. But that's basically it. This one's just teaching us about lock-ons. These are just shadows. I don't even think they can actually accurately damage you. And, I mean, you don't even have to technically beat the boss of this entire tutorial. You can just equate to, no. Once again, I am having trouble formulating words in coherent sentences today. It basically just boils down to, you don't even have to beat the boss of this tutorial. In fact, I think you're not even supposed to be able to beat the boss. Well, you can. You get experience for it, but I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to beat it when you have to fight it for real. And this is just going to tell us about objects. But like I was saying, I'm pretty sure this voice that it's in our head giving us these insinuatives. No, that's the wrong word again. Insinuatives, no. I can't open it. That's giving us instructions. That was the word I'm looking for. It's probably Ventus. If you played Birth by Sleep, you won't understand that. By the way, I'm going to be talking spoilers because I don't really care. This game was developed and fucking published in, I think, 2001, so if you haven't ever heard of this game or played this game, then tough shit. I can't really say any nicer than that. I mean, I suppose that I could have said tough luck, because that's nowhere near. Because tough shit is kind of just a rougher way to say tough luck, you know, but at the same time, I don't think it fucking matters. Because I'm going to be talking spoilers, because I want to give my retrospective on, like, this. Especially considering Birth by Sleep, at least combat and gameplay mechanic-wise, was probably the best game next to this one. Story, I don't know. The story, I don't really think KH games go good with, like, stories that are split into, like, more than one path. Hold on, the door won't open just yet. First, tell me more about yourself. Like, I thought, like, it got really tedious after a while, especially after you, like, got to the final episode. Yeah. This is Selfie. I'm gonna, for those of you who don't know, I don't know why I'm gonna explain this, but this is Waka from FF10. I thought he was from 8 last time. You see rare sights. Depending on which of these 3 choices you pick, if you pick all the first ones, you level up easy. If you pick all the middle ones, you level up medium. If you pick all the final ones, you level up hard. And here's Titus, the protagonist of FF10, who sucks dick. You want to be number 1. You want to see rare sights. You're afraid of getting old. So, clearly we pick all the selfish answers, because I don't give a fuck. Your adventures begin at dawn. As long as the sun is shining, your journey should be a pleasant one. I'd rather level up easy than level up hard. The day you open the door is both far off and very near. And it makes no sense because there's numerous doors throughout this game. So yeah, we just got cheapified versions of Waka, Titus from FF10 and Selphie from FF8. Thankfully, Selphie has no voice acted line. Well, actually, she does in her fight on Destiny Islands. She's annoying as crap, just like in FF8. Oh god, why fangirl Selphie? Boom! I have a sword with a Mickey Mouse head on it. So now we have to fight a bunch of Heartless again. I don't know why. I mean, these are shadows, and you get like one hit. We should level up from this actually. Or maybe it might be after we beat the dark side, but we very well could level up. Nope, we did. Strength went up. That's what we get for taking the sword. It gives you. It also depends on. I don't think. Actually, no. I don't think stat ups actually are affected at all by the. Are actually affected at all by the. What's it called? By the pick. These are save points. There are two types. There's ones that allow you to return to the gummy ship, and ones that don't allow you to return to the gummy ship. There's not much of a difference. It's not like along the lines of Tales of Symphonia or any other Tales game. Oh wait. Oh, the memory card. Oh, this is where all the fucking files went. Well, let's save over this one, I guess. Might as well keep it in this space. I'm definitely going faster than last time. By the way, you can only angle the camera with the left and with L2 and R1. It's going to take a while for me to get used to that again because I'm so used to the games with the camera on the second analog stick. But as I was saying, I think that this game beats the second one out of the water in terms of not only level design and gameplay. Like, closer you get to the light, grittier Shadow becomes, but also like, storyline, because I don't give a shit who you are or what you think about the Organization 13. Don't be afraid. They are, and don't forget, this is Darkseid. Not the Superman villain, the Darkseid as an S-I-D-E. Like I was saying, I don't really give a shit about if what you equate to what do you equate? I really gotta stop saying equate because it's not what I meant to say, and I don't know why I keep saying it. But basically, what I was saying is I don't understand. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't care who you are or what the hell you think about Organization 13. They are, all the members in KH2 are bland as fuck and are underdeveloped beyond imagination. How do you switch targets with this again? Oh, L2. There we go. Pretty sure it probably had a tutorial about that and I was just too stupid to actually watch. Defense up, motherfuckers! But as they are underdeveloped. The ones in Chain of Memories are actually actually have personalities. They're not really developed, but they have personalities. But still, or like KH2 took like an anime-esque approach, and they kind of really just ruined the game to me personally. But don't be afraid. And don't even get me. You hold the mightiest weapon of all. And don't even get me started on fucking 358 over 2 days. So don't forget how it was supposed to, just explain you're the one who will open the door. There can be only one. Robert. What the fuck's his first name? Christopher Lambert. That was it. But how was supposed to, give backstory and character to all the members of the organizations when in reality it did fuck all.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
So,
Sorry, you lazy bum.
I mean, the protagonist is Sora, voiced by Haley Joel Osment, the kid from Sixth
No,
Sense.
huge black things.
Kyrie, who's voiced by Hayden Panettiere from
Are you so dreamy?
Heroes
It wasn't a
and
dream.
numerous other things. Remember
Or
the Titans.
I don't know.
I Love You, Beth Cooper, etc., etc.
What was that place?
And Riku's gonna show up eventually, and he's
Yeah,
voiced
sure.
by David Gallagher, who I fucking IMDb'd him last night
What
because
was
I
your
wanted to talk
hometown
about it, and I think he was
Know
like
where
that.
you grew up?
He was like some
I
fucktard
told you
on
before.
Seven Heaven or some
I don't
shitty ass
remember.
sitcom show. I don't know.
Nothing.
There's
at
a
all.
lot of sitcom actors, I
Nothing.
think,
You ever want to go back?
somewhere.
Well.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
never
not-
actually gave my exact opinion
Really?
of this game in my
But
in my
now-
first playthrough or now,
I
but
wouldn't mind going to see it. I'd like to see it too, along with any other worlds out there.
yeah, that like
I wanna see
I think
them all.
how why this game is so
What am I
good is
waiting
that
for?
like you know.
Hey,
Because normally when you
Aren't you
cross
guys
something
forgetting about
like
me?
Disney and Final Fantasy, you would class
No.
it as bad fan fiction and never
I
look
guess
at
I'm the
it.
only one
But this
working on
game
the
is
rap.
successful,
Ah,
and it spawned its own series.
And
I
you're
mean,
just as lazy
like,
as
why
he
would
is.
you think that is good? Because,
so you know this.
I mean, like, that's,
Okay,
I think
well,
that's like the
you know
effect
this.
that this game
I'll
really
raise you.
has.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
And we decide to do it anyway, because we're idiots. Who are fragilely in love with a girl from another world. Boy meets girl, Van Dread references. Oh yeah. Except no one probably has ever seen Van Dread, which is just saddening. It's such a good anime. And we got our title card. No special effects for this game. That's fine. I'd rather be artistical than fancy. Destiny Islands, mofos, which also spells Disneyland. I love it. Alright, so, I'll get into my opinion in a second. Let's talk to Kyrie. So, can you gather the rest of the supply store? You listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Okay, here's what you need to go find. 2 logs, 1 cloth, 1 rope. Bring everything back here. If you need help, just ask. I'm counting on you. Alright, so we don't have to find fish. I thought we had to find fish, but either way, log numero uno is here. Log numero dos is fucking somewhere, I don't remember. Yeah, we have our wooden sword now. I don't think we have to climb this yet, right? No. No, we don't. I'm an idiot. The second log is up on this, isn't it? Or, yes. So, for those of you who don't know, this is day 1, and this is the only time you actually get to fight, Waka, Selfie, Titus, who was over there swinging his staff at a wall, and Riku. I'm not going to show any of their fights for time constraint purposes, but when you play the game, I'd recommend, like, at least fighting Waka and Selfie enough times, and then fighting Titus a couple more, because, what's it called? So you can level up easy. Because, I don't know, I don't really think you can actually over-level in this game all too much, because in the final world, the game gets really fucked. The game gets really, like, damage-heavy, and I think that the bosses have a difficulty level that warrants the high amount of levels that you have to have. So, I think that you really want to over-level at least somewhat. I mean, by the end of the first world, I would say we should be level 10. That's only because, like, not this world, but, I mean, actually, no, it's not even really the first world. It's, Traverse Town. By the end of Traverse Town, I'd say we should at least be, what's it called? We should at least be level 10 to, make up for any sort of dumb shit that happens, like Dart Armor. That fight can actually be really tricky, because it's the first boss fight that you actually have to win. Well, actually, no, it's not. But it's the first semi-difficult boss fight that you actually have to win. I really gotta get used to these buttons again. But, thanks, Star. I found something today, too. Here it's yours. You get a high potion. Tired? Want to call it a day? Yeah, let's go home. Okay, it's getting late. We'll finish up tomorrow. like I said, I'm not gonna fight any of them, and when I lose in levels on this day, I will make up on the final day when a bunch of shadows appear.
Kylie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be.
As I was
We'll
saying
never
about
know by staying
successfulness, I think that
But how far could a raft take us?
I think the fact
Who
that a lot
knows?
of people like crossovers and like
They
giant
have to.
crossovers of
Think
the
of
same
something else.
series.
So,
Like why do you
suppose you
like
guys
how
went
like
out
why
the
people love Dissidia so much?
what would you do there?
So I think it would be like
Well,
if you
I haven't
combined.
really thought about it.
So I think like
It's just-
basically with a
I've always wondered why we're here
there was
on
so
this
much
island.
like there was so many
There are any
series
other
that
worlds
you
out there.
like it was one giant series
Why did
and
we
that you
end up
had
on
to
this
combine in some way. So
And
they used Final
suppose there
Fantasy as
are
a
other
crucible
worlds.
and it gave it a principle and it created this, which
But
in
ours
turn
is
was
just
really
a little
well done.
piece of something much greater.
Because it was a gigantic. Final Fantasy's
So,
ideals
we
were
could have just as
basically
easily
the
ended up
giant
somewhere
crucible
else, right?
created for
I don't know.
the numerous Disney worlds.
Exactly.
So I think that's well done.
That's why we need to go out there and find
And
out.
then as the series just went on, it got
Just sitting here won't
convoluted
change a thing.
to convoluted
It's
to
the
an
same old
extent of
stuff.
Metal Gear Solid, and just
So let's go.
had so many bridging titles to
thinking
its
a lot
story that
lately.
it just
How did
confused
you?
itself.
Thanks to you.
Like fucking
If you hadn't come here,
coded
I probably would have never thought of any of this.
coded 358 over 2 days.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Coded 358.
Sora!
I don't know. Chain of Memories is one too. I can't. I mean, as much
You
as I
wanted
can say
one,
that
didn't
story
you?
is relatively good, I can't really defend that
If two people
it's
share
not
one,
just a bridging
their
title.
destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what.
Bullshit.
Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
What I don't understand is that like the Lucky Charm thing, the Wayfinders and Birth by Sleep, if they're supposed